It's a bit tender here. Can you just check it out?
Ooh, actually feels soft. This is the first time in off-air history that we've changed looks halfway through the show.
I know. Welcome to a very special episode of Off Air with Wimi and Tools. As you can see, we're not in our usual studio. We're in a very special place, but we'll get to that in a second. But Tools, what's up? How are you?
I am good. I'm looking forward to this. This is I want to call it like the first of our self-care episodes. Yes. So like Wimi said, we are not in our usual space, and it is for a reason. We are going to be looking after our hairs, not these ones, the one under these ones.
Did you say hers?
Hers.
Hair.
Hers.
We have a guest, a lovely lady with us. Her name is Tomi Adeola, and she is the founder, CEO of Hairitage Hub. So Hairitage Hub is a very special, I'll call it not just a salon, but a hair care zone. I'll put it that way. Yeah, and I just want you to tell us a little bit about why you started or why you opened this business, because there's so many salons in Lagos especially, and what sets you apart from all the others.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. So I moved back to Lagos in 2014, and I was working in the bank, and I used to go and do my hair every weekend. So I'll go from salon to salon, different salons, good salons in Lekki, salons in Ikoyi, and they'll tell me, Ma, your hair is due. Like every time they'll tell me that, you need to retouch your hair. And I'll be like, but I just retouched my hair 2 weeks ago. They'll say, Ma, your hair is due. And I'll just be like, this is not really making sense. So my hair wasn't doing very well because I was always putting relaxer on it based on the salon's advice. And then I realized that, there must be a science behind black hair. Like, what is it that I'm not getting right? I cannot be going to salons and they're telling me your hair is due, and every time I'm just putting relaxer on my hair. So I started research, and I started researching about black hair care, African hair. There was that whole natural hair movement at the time, but I didn't want to go natural. So I was like, how can I maintain my relaxed hair? So I stumbled upon a blog by a lady called Hairitage, and she was a hair consultant in Lagos. So I messaged her, I reached out to her. I was like, oh, look, I'm very passionate about my hair. I want to grow my hair, but I don't know how to or where to start from. And so I booked a consultation with her, and she told me so much about my hair that I didn't know. And then I just started following her steps and, her advice. And then I started seeing my hair flourish. So I was like, oh, wow, like this is not rocket science. Like if you follow these steps, your hair will flourish. But I'll still go to the salons and they still didn't know these things. So I'll start telling them, okay, do this first, detangle my hair, then shampoo my hair in this way, section my hair. And they were all looking at me like, are you crazy? Like, it's just hair. It's not that serious. But I'll tell them, they would do it. And then I started to see improvements in my hair. So I was like, okay, this is a business idea. I could open a hair spa that feels very, very serene, right? It doesn't feel like a typical salon where you go in, they're talking over your hair, there's noise, there's African magic, they're fighting, they're speaking Yoruba. I was like, I could create a hair spa that is serene and that understands the science behind black hair.
Or healthy hair.
Healthy hair, thank you. Yeah. Healthy hair. And that was how the journey began. I was working in the bank. I left to focus on this. We started with a very small space. Oh, sorry. The lady that I consulted with, I brought her on board as a partner. Her education, like I said, she trained all our stylists on the science behind hair care. And that's how the journey started, really. So I just spotted a gap and I was like, I could fill this gap, but make the service very, very nice, make the environment very beautiful, and make people feel like they're getting value for their money. And women started coming and they were seeing results because they were following the steps, and the steps were not hard. There's literally 2 things to black hair or African hair: moisture and protein, right? So you need to know the moisture protein balance of your hair. Your hair either needs moisture or either needs protein or needs both. And once you're able to balance this, your hair will thrive. It's really that simple.
Yeah. Do you think that because we are in a day and age where everybody's wearing wigs, do you think that we have gotten quite bad with neglecting the hair under the wig.
Absolutely. So for us, when we think about looking good, as a Nigerian babe, when I think about looking good, I'm not thinking about my real hair. I'm thinking about either my wig or braids. Like I have braids on now. We don't rock our hair, our natural hair enough as we should. So we just don't really care for it, if that makes sense. But we can rock our wigs and our braids, but our real hair under can still be healthy, you know? And that is what Heritage preaches, is don't neglect your hair. Like, yeah, still rock your wig, still rock your braids, but your hair under, let it flourish, let it thrive, you know?
I feel like I'm being subbed. But it's okay.
I think, we've all been guilty of that, but I remember a friend of mine saying that she had not been to a salon in months. And I was like, wash your hair? She was like, I just put another wig on. Let's put another wig on. She said she had not been to the salon in like 5 months, and I was like, so she said
she hasn't washed her hair in 5 months.
That's the problem.
And then I said, so what about the braids on? She was like, girl, I can't even see the braids. Like hair had overgrown.
Massive.
Yes, I was like,
Bring her hair.
I was like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
But yeah. I definitely agree with you when it comes to taking care of your natural hair. Some salons in Lagos, for example, find it difficult to deal with your hair if it is not bone straight. I don't know about you, but we are African, we're Nigerian. Your hair is not growing out of your head bone straight.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Most people have normal African textured
hair.
Exactly, hair. So unless you are the sort of person who is frying your hair with relaxers every 2 weeks or so, there's really no need. And I know, now that I think about it, I wonder why when we were younger, I felt like I was relaxing my hair every.
Because our mothers were relaxing our hair every month.
Yeah. Now I do like maybe 3 or 4 times a year,
exactly.
if I remember so.
Yeah.
But I was just like, why were we doing this?
Yeah, because we didn't know better.
Because I know that Tools and I were discussing hair disasters, and we've had some hair disasters. I just remembered
later in the episode, I am like your worst nightmare.
Really?
I'm your worst nightmare. Yeah, so you guys will be seeing some of my hair disasters. I've had many.
When you say hair disasters, are you talking about like hairstyles that you regret, or hair disasters that bad stuff that has happened to your own hair?
Everything. One of the worst things that I did. One of the worst things that I did. So growing up in the UK, I just thought it would be a good idea to do my hair myself a lot because it was cheaper.
Yeah.
It was cheaper, and then there weren't that many black salons, so you just kind of had to just know
DIY.
Yeah, and then
I
there was
put
no
egg
YouTube.
in my hair.
There was no YouTube. So I just was like, okay, that's what it says on the box. And I remember I wanted to do, and I've always loved coloring my hair. I think, since forever, I've always loved coloring my hair. And I had done these bangs, like in a different color. Like I think it was like a sort of cinnamony, color. So I literally just the bangs. Yeah, my own hair. So I did that. And then obviously, it was growing. I had like the undergrowth. And yes, so I think I then decided to color the hair. Like I just wanted a shade lighter. But then it was after that I noticed the undergrowth. I was like, I need to put some relaxer on this. So I think a day or so after coloring, or was it even the same day, I put relaxer.
After coloring your hair.
And
what happened?
It
fell out.
It was falling out.
Yeah.
It was just falling out.
Yeah.
So I've done crazy stuff like
my
that.
Gosh.
I've had like really bad weaves. Very, very bad weaves. I'm just like, Tulu, you didn't look in the mirror.
No, but I think that we've all had the bad weave, bad wig experience. You look at some hairstyles now, like that time nobody could tell you anything.
Yeah.
But then you look at something and it's like, this was not a good idea. Have you ever done your hair before at the salon and you're just like, oh, this is terrible? No, please, can you take it off?
Yes.
Or you leave and then you cry.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
To tell them that you don't like it.
Yes, I've done that. Okay, so we are going to be having some treatments today. I'm very excited about that because if you know me, and just like I said not too long ago, I do like a good color. And the thing about coloring is it comes with a lot of damage.
So you know.
I know.
I can name like 4 colors your hair has been. Should I try?
Like my natural or my...
Yeah, natural hair. You've done blonde. You've
Yes.
done like platinum.
Yes.
You've done purple.
Yes.
You've done red.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with coloring your hair, but you have to keep up with your treatments, right? So color, I'm not saying like color, right? But treat. So color, come here, do a moisture treatment.
But I honestly think that as much as I love colored hair, I think I'm definitely gonna have to give it a break, because the color that I love the most is like the platinum, and you have to bleach it twice. You have to bleach it twice.
Yeah,
so you have to first lift and then you do it again.
Let's see.
So
I've never colored my hair. I've never done anything. I've never done anything.
But I love that I have been adventurous, like with my own hair, with my own hair and with wigs. And I'm not. I don't think I'm terribly attached to my hair, obviously.
Clearly, yeah.
So I cut, like in the last few years, I cut my hair like at least once a year.
Wow.
I'm just like, boo, cut it off.
So have you never?
I think it's so brave.
Have you never imagined yourself with like long, nice, healthy hair?
So my hair has always been super, super thick. You know, you have people that they have thick hair, but then it doesn't always get super long.
Right.
So I think the longest my hair has been is probably like this. And then I'm also a bit lazy. Okay. So the longer my hair got, the more work it was. So short hair, man, I love my short hair. Just wash it. I'm not using shower gel. I'm using shampoo.
Okay, good.
Yes. Well, you guys, I can wash it like, you know, when my hair's like this short, I just wash it as I'm showering. Put like some conditioner, let it air dry.
Don't you lose the color that way?
Yeah?
No.
So, it's
colored.
Yeah, but then you have some specific shampoos
for
that
colored
are
hair.
You know, that for colored.
So you sound like a DIY girl. So you wouldn't really like come to the salon to do your hair.
No, I do. Okay. But listen, the last time I went to the salon, I realized that I need to come to the salon more.
Yes,
because,
that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think I'm at the stage where I'm like, okay, you know what? Your hair has tried. You've done all sorts of things. You've relaxed and colored at the same day. You kind of, you know, use like the hottest curling iron you could find. You know, when you put your hair in it and it goes shh,
that's
and it
bad.
That's why I said I'm your worst nightmare. But you know what? Hold my hand. Things are going to change.
Please.
Yes, things are going to change.
Please.
I will do better.
So while she has the color thing, my favorite thing to do, because I'm very lazy and I'm not a DIY person at all, is the ponytail. Love it. First of all, it gives you the instant face lift.
Snatching.
But then I realized, hey, like I'm starting to get bald.
What about your edges?
My edges are fine. My edges start from my eyebrows, so that's fine. But you see here, oh my goodness, and then it's not very tender. I don't know why Nigerian hairstylists think that it's like when you want to do a ponytail, you're going to war. They must tie it and like.
So that's why we're here, because we understand that you want to get a ponytail, you want to color your hair, you want to do all these things, but there's a healthy way to do it. Do you understand? So we'll do a very nice ponytail for you here, but we won't snatch your hair to the point where it feels like your hair's pulling, right? We do it, we're very soft, we're very gentle, and we remind you that, okay, once you take out this ponytail, come and treat your hair before you do the next, right? So we're very, very big on the treatments, the regular treatments, and also the technique, right?
How kind you should be to your hair.
Exactly, but Nigerian hairdressers don't care. You want to do ponytail, they will pack the gel and snatch your hair and damage your hair in the process, right?
So I had to go to somebody's wedding in France, and I was like, look, I don't want to deal with wig. Let me just do like a ponytail. Listen, after that wedding, first of all, throughout the wedding, I was rubbing my sore scalp. After the wedding, I was like, please help. My friends helped me loosen it. It was a big red, like sore spot. It was so painful.
It doesn't need to be.
It was
that
so
way.
bad. And I was like, why?
Yeah. On top,
snatching.
Yeah.
On top, But let's talk a little bit more about the services that you render, the treatments. I know that you have very well trained staff to take care of people's hair and everything, but how has Hairitage been received? Because what you did was pretty much kind of new. Most salons, dare I say, don't know how to deal with people's real hair, whether relaxed, whether natural. So how did you sell your own market? How did you convince people, like, look, we're going to take care of you?
So I think one of the key things for me was, from the moment a lady walks in through our doors till the moment she leaves, the experience has to be remarkable. And I think we have been very consistent with that. So yes, we know what we're doing on your hair, but from the moment you walk into the salon, you feel like, oh wow, like, is this Lagos? And then you sit down, the way you're received, we take consultations very seriously. So we would analyze your hair, we would ask you questions. Okay, what is your regular routine like? How often do you treat your hair? How often do you moisturize your hair? What kind of hairstyles do you do? We'll give you advice. We recommend a treatment plan. So we'll put you on a treatment plan. We'll tell you, this is what your hair needs. So if your hair is dry, you need to come in every 2 weeks, for example, for treatments. And let's watch that over 6 months and see how your hair thrives. And every lady that has trusted us with their hair, right, they've seen the results. And so the results speak for themselves, and then they tell the next person. So we haven't, how do I explain it? It's like, when your work speaks.
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Thank you. That's it. And so, a lady tells the next lady and tells the next lady, and they all come in, and it's the same consistent, great service. So yeah, that consistency is very, very important, because you can start right and then standards. Yeah.
What kind of myths, what kind of hair myths are you working to eradicate? Are you constantly working to eradicate? So things that you hear so many times and you're like, that is not the case. So give us a few.
Sure. So one is, my hair is not growing. My hair is not growing. But you've only come to the salon twice in 3 months. Wow. Of course you're like, my hair is not healthy. You're not doing anything, extra, right? Or my hair is dry. My hair is dry, right? But you're not moisturizing, right? And you say, oh no, I'm putting oil, right? But oil is not moisturizer, right? Oil is not moisture. So a lot of people don't know that oil is, they pack oil on their hair and they say, but I've been moisturizing my hair. No, you've been loading it with oil. Oil is not moisture. That's one. Another one is this whole fad around protein, right? Some people think, okay, I'll put eggs, because eggs are protein, right? So people will literally put eggs in their hair as a protein treatment.
Won't it just turn white?
Yeah, it will just cook in your hair. So, we have real protein treatments here. We make our own treatments. We have real treatments here that you can come and use. So we're trying to bust all those myths that, egg is protein, or that oil is moisture, or that if you come to the salon once in 3 months, your hair will be healthy. It can't be healthy, right? You have to be consistent.
You have to take care of it. It's not going to take care of itself.
Absolutely.
How do you handle people with unrealistic hair goals? So, I want my hair to be waist length by month 2 of coming here. Like, are you
just
Samson
smile
from the Bible?
We just smile and say, okay, ma, you know how people are. We just say, okay, ma, just keep coming. And then maybe after a year, right, of coming, they see the results. So they knew that it wasn't going to happen in month 2. But we just, the customer is always king, as they say. So we would just, okay, ma, no problem. Just keep coming, butter them. And then over time, they see the results. But we're not going to lie to a customer and say that in month 2, your hair is going to be waist length. No.
Do you think our weather, Nigerian weather, has anything to do with how people's hair turns out? Because, one thing I always say is that Nigerian humidity will humble you. So how you do your hair, it's bouncy, even if it's a wig. By the time you walk to your car, those curls that you're so proud of will fall.
Yep. So for extensions, yes, but also for your real hair. So if your hair is natural and it's proper type 4C hair, and you get a silk press done, most people that get silk presses done say within 2 hours, once they step out, it's reverted back.
Nigerian weather and pixie cuts do not
mix.
Yeah,
Even if they make it crunchy.
That time I was in my pixie era. It's literally because I would get my hair done at the salon. I'd go home the next day. I'd be like, "What?"
Yeah.
And my hair is thick, and my hair is somebody called it thirsty hair. So basically, it just wants moisture. It just wants moisture. So I've been.
And then you now color it on top.
Hey, we've talked about that.
Right.
No problem. We've talked about that. So yeah, so we are gonna do our treatments. But before we do that, I have got a quick fire round for you.
Please.
Okay, natural or permed?
Natural.
Leave-in conditioner or hair oil?
Leave-in conditioner.
Deep treatment weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly.
Okay. What's your favorite hairstyle?
wearing out my natural hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I need you to give me one Nigerian product that's fantastic for hair that you swear by.
Vive. It's a hair care brand called Vive. Amazing. It's a 6-step routine. So they have the sulfate-free shampoo, the deep conditioner, the leave-in, the hair oil, the scalp exfoliator. There's one I'm missing. I don't remember what it is, but fantastic range. Yes, I swear by it.
Okay.
I swear by it.
All right.
Highly
And you use Vibe here,
Oh
obviously.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, so we'll be using Vive on you.
Oh yeah. So I mean, before we started talking off camera, she was saying that they're going to their hair stylists are going to analyze our hair, give us like a scalp consultation, and basically prescribe what we need based off of what they can spot.
Yeah.
So I already know that.
They're going to have fun with me.
They will. So just to add, we have over 13 hair treatments, and they each have very cool names. So very well thought out treatments. So once we analyze your scalp, analyze your hair, we will recommend a treatment. So I can name some of them. We have Leave Me Tender. We have some of this, some of that. We have Henna Head. We have Got to Be Strong. We have Pink Power. These names sound very foreign, but they mean something, right? So there's a lot of thought that has gone into these names. And we'll recommend one for each of you.
Oh, cool. I think that would be cool. I can't wait to get to that. I think it will be really, really cool. And they're going to be using Vive products too as well. Okay, cool. How do people come? Like, do people just walk in? Do you take walk-ins, or do they have to book an appointment?
So it's primarily appointments. However, walk-ins are welcome. If we have availability, we will attend to you. But most people book.
Okay, website, phone call.
Phone call, WhatsApp, website, Instagram.
Love it. DMs. So
DMs, yeah, we take bookings.
Basically everywhere,
yeah, exactly. We have 3 numbers. Call us, WhatsApp us.
Open Monday to
Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
That is how I actually discovered you. One time I was looking for. Remember when we used to shoot off air Monday nights?
Yeah.
I used to do my hair on Sunday, but for some reason I couldn't do it that Sunday, so I had to look for a salon that was open on Monday. And that time,
A lot of salons are closed on Mondays.
and then they were open. I was like, okay, great, and that's how I found. And ever since then, hello, we've not seen you in a while. The staff, they'll be on you like,
doing their work.
You in a while.
Yes,
Did you like our service? Would like to see you again soon. I was like, wow.
Okay, they're doing their work.
Calling and emailing. I was like, okay. Following up. How's
Because the
your
follow-up
hair?
is important to us. Yes.
Well done.
Thank
You should be
Thank
proud.
you. Thank
Okay,
you.
I can't wait to get to this.
I'm ready for my treatment. Okay.
time.
So where are we?
Grammy and any.
What's my scalp looking like?
Okay, looking at your scalp, it's a bit dry. It feels a bit dry, but not really dry. Yes. So it's actually normal.
It's a bit tender here. Can you just check it out?
Okay.
Maybe due to
Like, is it like
I had a
sore?
pony. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
had a pony.
Yeah, then
Pony
I changed.
extension
Yeah.
from the bun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you recommend Leave Me Tender?
Yes.
Okay.
And we also have like few products in house
Okay.
that I can recommend to you.
All
Like,
right.
If you want to do DIY at home, you know, probably you are busy to go to the salon to do your hair. We have like deep conditioner, a very good one, moisturizing one.
Okay.
It's called Vive.
Okay.
And we have some other products. We have this is deep conditioner. We have the moisturizer as well.
Okay. A leave-in conditioner.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like a step-by-step thing.
Okay.
After deep conditioning, you go in. After shampooing, you shampoo
Yeah.
first.
Uh-huh.
Then you deep condition. This is deep conditioner.
Okay.
Then after that, you go in with your hair mist.
Okay. I have this one.
You have this.
Yeah.
Then you can always use it. At least
So just
like
spray,
every
yeah.
other day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, you go in with your moisturizer. It's
Leave
very,
in.
very important.
Okay.
Yes. Then after that, we also have scalp oil.
Okay.
You can also use it as a sealant for your hair.
Okay.
Probably after moisturizing your hair, you use it as a sealant for your hair.
Okay.
And we also have scalp exfoliator.
Oh.
I don't think you really need that, but probably once in a while, you can always use it.
I almost fell asleep when she was like washing my hair. That's like my kryptonite when she started washing my hair.
Oh, see,
can't fall
it's been a
asleep.
long day, so even I was like half drifting off. But we need to talk about hair disasters.
Oh yeah.
I know I've had quite a few. And we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna pull up the pictures as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind. I can go first. See,
I don't care,
I feel
like-
I've always been very adventurous, and when you're adventurous, you're gonna make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, so this is the blonde one,
Mm-hmm.
from, you know, this actually was a recent one, and I actually had no reason to make this mistake. Let me tell you what happened. This is what really, really happened. I got this wig. The wig looked really nice on the vendor's page, and I got it. But then a lot of things, one big thing that people need to remember is that a lot of these wigs, especially short wigs, it takes a lot of styling.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I've gotten like really, really sort of, you know, expensive wigs, and they styled it for me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then like by the next week, I'm like, wait, what happened to this wig? So that is what happened. And I got the wig. I didn't style it. I think that day, it was the day we were shooting. And I think either the hairstylist didn't come through or something, and I just put on the wig like a cap, and you can tell. And I'm just like, wow, what happened here? Oh my gosh. But it's all good. We live and we learn.
Yeah. I think even today, for example, like the wig that I had on, look, it was so hot in Lagos. That sort of heat that even your car AC is like
Struggling.
taking a beating. Exactly. So I had like a lace front, and my lace front was lifting. It was crazy, but look, whatever people see is okay. Just help me manage the hair like that. All right. I think another one would be my birthday in 2018. I can't remember. I went to the salon and I saw this fringe. I don't know whether it was pink. It was pink. It was fringe pink wig. And
It's pink. I thought it was red. It's pink.
It's pink, hot pink.
Okay,
like,
Nikki.
I know. I think I was in my like, oh, let me wear this. It didn't look bad. I maintained that I said so because I still wore it on my birthday. I maintained that it looked cute, but in this particular picture, maybe not so much. But yeah, after wearing it that one time, I never wore it again. And the next time I picked it up to look at it, it did not look like the same thing. So I just threw it away.
Ew,
Yeah, just
them
threw it away.
ones.
Like
them ones.
Yeah.
I thought it was red.
No,
I mean, if it was part of a costume, maybe.
rude.
But, you know, it's okay. I can laugh. All right. Okay. So to show you that I really do not take myself seriously, here, let's hit you with another one of mine.
Oh, Lord.
This one, this was
so
actually...
young. What happened? What year was this?
This was years ago. This was, oh my gosh, 2000. It was way before I moved back.
Okay.
I had a birthday party.
Okay.
And I was trying to impress this guy. So basically, I feel like I thought I was dating the guy, and maybe he didn't really think the same way.
Oh Lord.
So I decided to have this birthday party, and I was just like, I'm gonna look so good. I'm gonna invite the guy, and he's gonna be like, I should have never let you go. That's the party that the guy showed up with his girlfriend.
Oh God.
But it's okay. He didn't tell me he was coming with his girlfriend, but that's the story for a different day.
Oh wow.
So I had 2 outfits, and I was like, I'm gonna do this hair. And back in the day, first of all, there weren't that many like black salons around me. And the ones that were around me, they were very expensive. So I basically learned how to like do a weave myself. So I did that weave myself. And I feel like I did good, but the styling was the issue.
I think for the time.
Yes.
For the time, you know, I'm sure you've seen some hairstyles from back in the day. Are just like, you can't wear this now. Back in the day, it was okay. We're not as, you know,
that
woke
day,
up, conscious. Yeah.
That day, nobody could tell me nothing. I was like with my Kajun hair.
Oh God.
They call it Cajun or Kajun.
Oh Lord.
And I was like, yeah, see the way it's puffy with the green, and oh my gosh, like, ugh. I mean, props to me for like, I learned how to do like cornrows in my hair, and I learned how to like sew, but I couldn't cut. I didn't really know how to like, you know, I could do the basics. But then I kind of never really figured out how to do like
I've
the
never
actual,
been a DIY
you know,
girl.
so you have to. So yeah, so some of my hair disaster stories. I have lots, and I'm like, you know what? I tried everything. I've tried short hair, tried long hair. The one that I'm struggling with now is lace front wigs. Lace front wigs are a big issue for me, and
same.
I can't have a lace front on for like more than maybe about 2 days max. because
2 days. I can't do more than a day. Like, look at what happened to me today. The hair was lifting already in a couple of hours because of the weather. So,
so are you talking about glue, or like the spray?
spray.
Okay.
Even glue. I'm like,
I don't
check it
like
off
glue.
immediately.
I feel like it makes me feel weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it gets actually into my brain. It just, so when I have like the proper glue, I start getting dizzy and I start feeling like I've been drugged. So yes, yeah. So
maybe you're allergic or something.
It could possibly mean I'm allergic.
Okay, let's pull up this one. This one was a short pixie cut. Let me show you. Okay, so my phone somewhere, and this is me with the Usher. So here's what happened, right? Imagine going to work one day, it was on a Monday, and then you get a call, and they're like, would you like to go to Brazil? I was like, heck yeah. Now, what I did not know was that they meant like almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So by Wednesday, I already had a visa to Brazil. It was very fast. And so what we're going to Brazil for was the World Cup in 2014. Do I care about soccer that much or football? No. But it was an opportunity. It was all expenses paid. Heck yeah. So I went on the trip. There was no time to do my hair. I had this pixies. It wasn't a wig. It was a sew-in. 2014. And then from there, while I was in Brazil, then I get this message from our boss then, Deji, saying, so it's your turn to go to the BT Awards in LA. I was like, well, he was like, oh, but since you're in Brazil, so you won't go. I said, for where? I'm going. I am going. He said, so they cannot fly you from Brazil. So I said, I will fly myself. Did I ask you? I will go. So literally, we were in Brazil, and then from there, I took this long flight. I think it was like 9 hours or 10 hours straight from Brazil to somewhere, and then so then immediately I landed that day. The event it was like a 3-day event. Had already started. So I literally dropped my bags, took a shower, and went out.
With this same pixie wig?
With this, well, there was no time. And I was sent there. Brazil was more like, oh, nothing's, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do too much because I took time off for that. But this one, I was on assignment and I had to cover the BET Awards for Beat FM. So I had to go to all the press days, everything. And it was while I was walking into the hall for the press conference or whatever, I ran into Usher and I was like, hi, Usher, can I take a picture? And I was like, yes. And I think he even held the camera or whatever. Anyway, I took all these pictures, met Ashanti, met Usher, met all these people, Tamar Braxton. I met like Jermaine Dupri, over 10, 20 people that day. And I took selfies with everybody because I was alone. And then as I would post on my page, and Beat FM will also post on their page, and then the blog started to carry it, and then one of the gossip blogs now started picking out women meets all these people. People were now dragging my hair, and I was just like, "That's your business. You are in Okoko Michael hating on me while I'm taking selfies with Usher. Stay in Okoko Michael, dear. Stay in Akute. Stay there. It's okay." So that was that, and then I went to the BT Awards and just the hair was looking like a rug at this point. I was just like, I don't care. All I know is that I got to.
You didn't take like a straightener or something.
There was do you understand? I only packed for one trip. On that trip, they said go to LA. Hello, please. I was like, okay, let's do it, and that's how my hair was. And the people were like, look at her hair. She was not even da. And when I came back, I was able to wash my hair, change it to a nice style, and I posted the picture. People were like, why didn't you do this hair for VT Awards? I was like, can you shut up? Yeah. Okay, we can race now. Okay, great. Okay, good.
Ooh, actually feels soft. Do I need to blow dry my hair? Okay, let me rock my little blonde afro for a bit then. So on that note, we will bid you farewell. This is the first time in off-air history that we've changed looks halfway through the show.
I know.
So yes, I had like my nice, what is it? Copper Cajun wig, and I am leaving the show with my little blonde afro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I had my black wavy wig. I'm living with my own hair. God given. But it was fun. It was good to hear about why Hairitage Hub was created, the treatments that they give. Speaking of treatments, don't forget that if you like to pay a visit to this place, all expense paid, Well, at least the hair part. I don't know about you. Make sure you follow Hairitage Hub, and under the video or the post where you see us talking about Hairitage Hub, you just need to put in the comments what you think your hair needs. And if they pick you, you will be here to enjoy the luxurious hair treatments that they have. Yeah, so make sure you check them out.
Loving it. My hair's my feeling really nice and soft.
Yeah, I feel very nice and clean, and yeah, I think I'll just leave my hair like this for a bit, for a couple of days.
All right, then. I hope you have fun with us, guys. Catch you next time. Kisses. Bye.